Officer-related shootings in Phoenix alone have more than doubled in the past year. Officers were involved in 21 shootings in 2017, and the number of shootings jumped to 44 in 2018. The most recent being the shooting of Antonio Ars. The moment was caught on Officer Jain's body camera, according to AZ Central. Ars is seen breaking into a car, and officers reported he was carrying a toy gun. Officer Jain gets out of his car and watches Ars rummaging through the vehicle. He demands Ars put his hands up.
Let me see your hands!
Ars turns around and runs away with Officer Jain chasing behind him. Officer Jain fires 2 shots. The first one hitting Ars in the shoulder and the second one hitting a wall, said police.
998, shot fire, one subject running southbound through the alley.
Body cams have been a tool for police departments for years. A study in 2017 by Upturn, a non-profit company that studies how technology affects social issues, shows that out of the 69 major police departments, 67 have body-worn camera programs in place. And recently, the Phoenix City Council voted 7-1 to approve funding for 2,000 police officers to be equipped with body-worn cameras. This is an extension to a pilot program enacted in 2015 by Governor Doug Ducey, which equipped 300 officers with body cams. The program will cost up to $5.7 million over the next 5 years, and the Phoenix Police Department hopes to have the officers equipped with cameras within 6 months.
It could potentially reduce problems with shootings and could protect people of color.
I feel like it would be an overall positive thing, especially with everything in the media that you see regarding police officers abusing their positions of power. So maybe this would hold them accountable.
By putting the body camera on them, you get to see how they made the choices they did or what led them to it.
That was Katie Pollack, Lena Gugulak, and Alyssa Tires. The vote also approves 21 new positions to be opened in the department, which will cost $1.6 million. Councilmember Jim Waring was the only no vote. He has previously raised questions about the benefits of getting more body cams versus hiring more officers, according to Phoenix New Times. The City Council approved the funding to curb public mistrust in police departments, which has been at the lowest in 22 years, according to a study done by Gallup. The Phoenix Police Department hopes that this will create more transparency between the public and the officers, according to AZ Central. Diane Post is a board member of the NAACP.
I'm not actually in favor of it. I would spend the money on making the officers that we have the best officers they can be, with de-escalation training on how to deal with the deaf and how to deal with mentally ill, and not just equipping them with bigger weapons and cameras that can justify their bad behavior.
A field study conducted by the Rialto, California Police Department shows that when officers were equipped with body cams, use of force incidents went down 50%, and citizen complaints went down 90%. The body cam program has become controversial when privacy laws were brought into question. Because there are some areas where body cams are prohibited from being turned on, some fear that officers will be too scared of being sued to do their job correctly. It also brings into question when a citizen has a right to privacy and when the importance of a body cam trumps that. It slows an officer down when they have to keep turning their cameras on and off. Chelsea Arianes believes that shouldn't stop the body cam program or officers from using them.
I think officers should be afraid of having body cams on because they're doing their job. They should be doing it correctly.
With the funding, Phoenix City Council hopes to increase public trust in police departments and keep people safe. According to a Phoenix New Times article, Paris Wallace asked footage be available to family members within 48 hours, and officers verbally state when they are turning their cameras off. Body cams are not only put in effect to protect citizens, they protect officers as well. When accused of using excessive force or abusing their power, a body cam has the ability to prove that the officer was acting according to his or her training and was not at fault. This is Anjana Garg.